Waggy, it's a big one this weekend, isn't it? And I imagine it's one you're all looking forward to. Second place Cambridge away.
Yeah, I think obviously all the boys have been looking forward to the game. We've had a full week of training now, and obviously we just want to get to the game now. But we've looked at obviously their strengths and weaknesses, and hopefully we can sort of get at them on Saturday.
And one of their main strengths, I suppose, is that man Paul Mullen leading the line. He's got an unbelievable amount of goals this season. But when you've got someone that is so crucial to a side, is it a case of shut them out and you've got yourself a real good chance?
No, I don't think so. I think they've got some really good players there, like the likes of obviously Wes Hoolahan as well, who's played in the Premier League. I don't think you can look past too many of them. But no, I don't think we're concentrating on one player in particular. I think we just need to concentrate on ourselves, and if we do the basics right, then hopefully we can get a positive result Saturday.
And you did just that when you played them here at the Innocent New Lawn back in December. Arguably one of the best performances of the season that day.
Yeah, the boys were brilliant. I think I was on the bench that game, come on last 20, and the boys had obviously already got a 2-0 lead and were excellent. We did everything that we worked on during the week, and it obviously come into the game. So no, if we can sort of repeat that performance, I think we'll be on to a good result.
Does it give you confidence going into a game that you know you've already beaten a side earlier that season?
I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. I think it's totally two different teams now from when we last played them. So we just have to worry about ourselves and obviously go in there with a lot of confidence from our recent form.
Obviously, over the last few weeks, you've, along with a number of other players in the squad, actually played a variety of different positions, from in the middle, right wing back, left wing back, all over. Bit of a midfield dilemma this weekend, isn't there? Obviously, with Whitehouse picking up a suspension as well as the injuries to Sweeney, Moore, Taylor and Adams. So I imagine that there's going to have to be a bit of adaptation to the squad.
Yeah, I think we've got that in abundance, to be honest with you. In the squad, we've got some really good players that haven't been playing and that are chomping at the bit to sort of get in the side. And obviously with Elle getting sent off at the weekend and a few injuries, like you said, there's obviously opportunities for lads to sort of come in and make sure that we take it, because that's the whole reason we've got such a big and quality of squad. So we need to make sure that we step in and when we do play, we produce the goods.
And ahead of speaking to you today, we were going through the squad and trying to work out how many positions each player's played in. It feels like probably over 60% of the squad have played in 3 or more positions this season, which is quite something, isn't it? And not only does it show how adaptable you guys are as a unit, but also the sort of style that Mark Cooper's implemented here, and how fluid it is.
Yeah, I think you've got to have that sort of adaptation to the way we play, and I've learned that over my career. I've played in many positions, and I think if you can have that in your armoury, then I think you've got a great chance to play as high as you can, because a lot of managers will want players that can play in certain positions, especially because through the season you get a lot of injuries. So you've got to make sure that you've got someone who can come in and play in certain positions, and I think the lads have adapted to it really well. And like I said, we got that licence of a bit of freedom as well under the gaffer, and most of the lads have taken that.
And you were brought in as someone to do just that, weren't you? Obviously a little more experienced than many of the young heads in this squad, and you just brought in as a player who can just play absolutely anywhere and will do a job, and the gaffer can always trust. Yeah,
obviously I've loved every minute since I've been here, and obviously the gaffer's put me in a few positions, but I've always been like that, just wanting to play games and wanting to play wherever I'm put. I'll try and do a job for the team. Sometimes I might not play as well as I want to, but hopefully I can do as good a job as I can most of the time.
And you've got training any minute out on that pitch. We're going to try and get this interview done in time. But I imagine, is it a case you don't know exactly what your role's going to be until about 20 minutes time from now?
No, I think we obviously worked on certain things throughout the week, but we'll obviously find out a bit more now, just before the game, and work on some set plays and things like that. So I think in the next 5 or 10 minutes, we'll sort of know roughly what we're going to be doing for the weekend.
And obviously he won't deliver his final team talk until tomorrow afternoon, but what's been the message from the gaffer sort of overall this week about approaching this one?
I think we've obviously had a full week to prepare for it, and we just need to make sure that we're bang at it now. We've got 12 games to go, and it's all about the results now. I think as long as we get the results, that's the main thing for us. We need to make sure that we work harder than them, and I think the results will come.
And on the topic of results, I suppose, did you watch the other teams' results roll in over the week? Obviously Cheltenham and Newport losing, and Tranmere failing to win at Grimsby. I mean, I must bet you're rubbing your hands together watching those ones come.
Yeah, I think we can only rub our hands if we get a result on Saturday. I don't think you want to look too much into it. It's obviously it's nice for them to drop points, but if we don't get anything Saturday, then it sort of defeats the whole point of it. So we need to make sure that we concentrate on ourselves, and we'll be doing that on Saturday.
I suppose the mentality now within the squad is sort of, you've had the warm-up act, and now is the moment to step out onto centre stage.
Yeah, this is obviously the main part of the season now. We've got 12 games to go, and like I said, we know what sort of wins we need to get to make sure that we get promoted, and that's what we'll be trying to do.
Perfect, Waggy. Thank you very much, mate, and all the best Saturday.
Cheers, pal. Thank you very much.